The Makiwara board helps you to create proper focus in your strikes and also landing with the proper striking area, which is the two knuckles. I'd love to alternate between this and bag training. I feel that I'm hitting both extremes, high-speed combinations and power development. It's a really good exercise, what you would call a superset, by going between the Makiwara and the heavy bag. Notice now on the first two knuckles, it creates a space between the cinder block and the bottom set of knuckles. This is how you want to do it. Before I actually start demonstrating the techniques themselves, I want to show you how I teach my beginning students how to memorize the sequence of techniques. Now, this sequence that I'm going to describe here is going to be critical in learning the more advanced combinations. Okay? We start out with what I call the offense techniques, and I have a set of offense techniques for each belt level in my karate studio. The first level of techniques, offense techniques, begins with the jab. Okay, now the jab works off the lead hand, as you'll soon see when we practice the techniques. Okay, number two will be the cross or the reverse punch. Okay, number three will be the hook punch. But what I'm going to do here is put two hook punches because we're going to work it off the lead hand and the reverse hand, only in terms of saving time and space here. So, as you can see so far, we have three individual techniques: jab, cross, hook. Then number four is uppercut. Okay, again, we put it down twice for the lead hand and the reverse hand. Uppercut. Now, 1 through 4 is really the most important of the first 10 offense techniques that I teach to my white belt level. Okay, number 5, we'll start introducing combinations of these first 4 techniques. But again, remembering that sequence, we're going to go exactly the way it's outlined here. Number 5 will be jab and cross. Okay, 1 and 2. Now, as we move through 6 to 10, number 6 will be jab, cross, hook. Okay, again, following in that same sequence. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Number 7, jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Again, keeping the same sequence. Now notice what I did. I'm keeping the jab, cross, because basically we're going to work off of the 1-2 punch, following up with various combinations. Number 8, what I did was take one of each. Okay, jab, cross, I'm going to take the first hook and the first uppercut. So we have jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Number 9, it's also sort of an endurance drill. We put all 6 of them together. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Okay. Now number 10, those of you that may have computers will know that when you have a menu, you click on that particular item in the menu, you'll see a new menu appear. This is sort of what I do with these offense techniques. Number 10 will be a double jab followed by the cross. So this double jab is sort of a beginning of a new sequence of techniques that I will begin in the following belt level. But you can see what's critical here is that you would keep in mind these first 4 techniques: jab, cross, hook, uppercut. By memorizing these first 4, we should easily create the following sequence of techniques. Now, just to give you an idea of what I meant about that new item, number 10, jab, jab, cross, will begin a whole new sequence of techniques. But you'll see that it's all based on this original first 4 techniques, and I'll show you how. Okay? For the next belt level, starting 1, remember it was jab, jab, cross. Number 10 was jab, jab, cross. Okay, number 1 for the next belt level will be jab, jab, hook, hook. Okay, you'll see what the difference is here. When you're doing the double jab, the hook or the uppercut is going to come off the back hand as opposed to the front hand when you're doing the jab, cross, hook, or jab, cross, uppercut in the first sequence. So this will be jab, jab, hook, hook. Number 2 will be jab, jab, uppercut, uppercut, which is the next technique. Number 3, jab, jab. Now what I do is, staying in the same sequence, hook, uppercut. Number 4, I reverse it, jab, jab, uppercut, hook. Then number 5, I start introducing heights, which will come into the following belt level, okay, which will be jab, jab. Then I will throw a cross punch to the body, then a jab back up to the face level again. Okay, you'll see this much more clearly when I explain the techniques and I make the outline at the end of the tape. But what's important here again is jab, cross, hook, uppercut. And you'll see how this sequence is critical in putting together many different combinations, which is really the secret to effective fighting, is combinations. Most arts will teach defensive movements against somebody who's throwing one punch, and you block and counter with this picture-perfect technique. But what's really funny is that once you start putting multiple punch combinations together, it almost makes 80 to 90% of what some arts teach useless on the street, especially when you're dealing with somebody that can throw a good 3 to 4 punch combination at one time. So again, remember, jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Now we'll get into the explanation of the movements. Thank you. Now I want to get into a side.